create a 7 minutes video for YouTube about Anne Boleyn has brown hair and black and yellow French hood and black veil from the back of the French hood. But Anne Boleyn was born in 1501 in France, but in 1522 Anne Boleyn went straight to the UK. But Anne Boleyn met King Henry VIII, and King Henry was in love with Anne Boleyn. King Henry tried to ask the Pope to get a divorce from Catherine, but the Pope say no. But King Henry VIII break the Catholic Church, but in 1533 King Henry divorced Catherine of Aragon and married Anne Boleyn. But Anne Boleyn gave birth to Elizabeth Tudor, and King Henry VIII was mad because he wanted a male heir, but Anne Boleyn was playing with Elizabeth Tudor. BTIN 1534. Anne Boleyn was nice to the people and the poor, but King Henry VIII was in love with Jane Seymour, and Anne Boleyn was mad, and she flirted with other men, but King Henry VIII accused Anne Boleyn of adultery and treason. But Anne Boleyn was in the dungeons. But in 1536, Anne Boleyn put down her knees and pray, and the swordsman swings the sword, and Anne Boleyn was executed and beheaded, and the rose fell, and Anne Boleyn was buried in the Tower of London. This is the story of Anne Boleyn. Anne Boleyn was the second wife of King Henry VIII. The people hated Anne Boleyn when she was new queen, but Anne Boleyn loved her daughter Elizabeth Tudor. But Anne Boleyn played with Elizabeth Tudor. But in 1534, Anne Boleyn was nice to the people and the poor, and Anne Boleyn was executed and beheaded.